The parents of a toddler who fell to her death from an open cruise ship window are telling us why they filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the cruise line. Chloe Wiegand's family blames Royal Caribbean for failing to provide reasonably safe children entertainment areas, including reasonably safe windows. The girl's grandfather, Sam Anello, says he lifted her to what he thought was a closed window when she fell from his arms. He has now been charged with negligent homicide. Our lead national correspondent, David Begnaud, spoke with her parents. David, good morning to you. How are they doing?
Oh, it's a hard week, especially this week, Gayle. In fact, Chloe would have turned 2 years old tomorrow. Her mother, Kim, told us yesterday she should be ready to celebrate with cake and presents, but instead she says she spends every night at home sitting by Chloe's urn.
One of the things that disappoints me about all of it in losing Chloe is that I think when you Google her name, all you're going to see is things about court cases, and people really forget that this was a living, breathing human being, part of our family, an actual person that's been lost.
There will be people who watch this who say, I don't understand why they're suing. What would you say?
Because Royal Caribbean played a major role in our daughter's death, and because that condition shouldn't have existed. I mean, we've said that since the beginning.
Attorney Michael Winkleman is representing the family in their lawsuit against Royal Caribbean.
You believe the death of Chloe was an accident?
Yes.
But then why sue the cruise line?
Because they could have and should have done more to protect Chloe and to protect other kids.
He argues that this specific cruise ship, Freedom of the Seas, did not comply with industry safety standards, including fall prevention window guards and screens, and a device that would have limited the window opening to 4 inches.
It's our clear allegation in the complaint that they either knew about these window fall prevention codes, or should have known about them, because it's the industry standard.
If they would have followed the safety codes and updated their ship, all their ships, and it never would have happened. She'd still be here today.
We want them to fix their cruise ship so that no other kids get hurt.
Chloe's grandfather, Sam Anello, spoke very briefly at the news conference Wednesday.
I sit here broken, and we all sit here broken.
A lot of people have reached out to me and said, does the family support Sam?
Of course we do. We've always been a family. We've continued to spend time together weekly. We continue to share dinners together.
It's just tough. She's my little girl, and she was the light of my life, and I don't have her around anymore.
In a statement to CBS News, Royal Caribbean says its hearts go out to the family, and that the company will have no comment on the civil filing at this time. Chloe's grandfather is due back in court next week in Puerto Rico. Chloe's mother, who is a prosecutor herself, says the family never wanted charges to be filed against Mr. Anello. And I want to show you guys a picture which may help clear up some things. This photo, which is included in the lawsuit, actually shows the railing. You see it there, and the bottom window has glass. He has maintained the whole time that Chloe was beneath him, and when he looked down, what he saw was glass. So this makes it plausible when you look at it that he would have seen glass, right? Because the portion that was open was about chest high. But where Chloe was, there was glass.
Look, as a parent, it's always tracked with me what I've heard from that family, from the grandfather and also from the parents. I wish we heard more from Royal Caribbean at this point, but I understand why they're being silent.
We've tried so hard to get them to clear up any miscommunication, let us know, and they just
They will eventually have to say something. I'm so glad, though, the family keeps saying we're standing by Sam Anello at this point.
They've not wavered.
All right, David,
Tough story.
thank you.
Thank you, David.
You bet.